This is everything in my bag for 2025, and this is my channel. My name's Elliot. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time. Over the past few years, I have been doing a lot of hiking and camping and collecting gear over time, and I love being able to share that gear with people who are maybe looking for budget items or something that they haven't added to their bag yet. And so all of this will be linked in the description below. One disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any of these gear brands that I'm showing you. These are all just based off my opinion and things that I like. Starting out with probably the most important part, my bag. My bag has changed from the old Marmot that I used to carry for years to a new handcrafted Northern Ultralight Sundown bag. I've slowly been transitioning to an ultralight setup, and in theory, you're supposed to have somewhere around 10 pounds of gear, not including your food or water. And as you'll see, the more we go into my gear list, that is not the case, but we're working on it. But what I love most is just the versatility of this bag. Able to take this on a day hike or a through hike. I've taken this in rain, sleet, and snow, and it has held up great. So go check this out at Northern Ultralight, and if you talk to Scott, tell him Elliot sent you. Now, I also used to carry this day pack from Ozark Trail, which is a Walmart brand. It has held up very well over the years. I still take this on maybe like a trail run or just a quick day hike, but you can pick this up at Walmart for pretty cheap. My clothes on trail have changed just slightly. For the most part, I have the same setup between a pair of black hiking shorts and a sun hoodie. The brand of my sun hoodie is by Recover Brands. I came across this brand last year, and their mission's pretty cool about just being a responsible company using recycled materials. So shout out to Recover Brands. Check out their website if you're interested in shirts like this. I am still carrying this blue hat that I've had now for 11 years. And it basically is just a nostalgic piece if I take this on trail. But for the most part, I'm starting to wear fisherman style beanies on trail, which stay above the ear if you want it, or can be rolled down to cover the ear when it gets cold. My jacket this year really surprised me. It is a wide panel Eddie Bauer down jacket that I got for like $20 on sale at Costco, and was not expecting much at all. This jacket honestly has been great, other than it's not waterproof. I can't wear this by itself in the rain, but I have worn this in negative 30-degree weather and have stayed really comfortable. Looking to change this aspect of hiking this year and find maybe a better down jacket. My rain jacket is just a blue North Face rain shell, and this one I really like because of how light it is, but also because it rolls up in its own pocket. So if you're looking for that ultralight setup, I think this is a perfect option to go to. And I got it for maybe 30 to 40 bucks off of Outback, so be sure to check this out as well. This past year and going into 2025, I'm still hiking in my Adidas Teryx Hiker 2s. These have seen about 250 miles, and I would say they're somewhere about the midpoint of their lifespan. Wear and tear that you can see is just on the inner mesh. The tread for the most part is held up, and the cushion is great. It's surprisingly water resistant, breathable, very, very comfortable. You feel very secure in these shoes. And they have been great. They're a little dirty right now, so I'm gonna put these down. My camping setup for 2025 has changed from last year. Now I have gone to the diet version of the Nemo one-person tent to a Kloss Nature one-person double wall tent, which honestly is incredible. I have zero complaints, and I bought it for about 60 bucks. It's held up in the wind, it's held up in the rain, sleet, and snow. Rolling it into my bag is very easy. It's lightweight. There are two tent poles that come with it, and lightweight stakes as well. I am looking to transition to a trekking pole tent. That way it could be more of an ultralight setup. Speaking of trekking poles, these are the poles I use. You can find them on Amazon for maybe 30 bucks, 30 to 50 bucks. This is my sleeping bag, which is not ultralight friendly, but it's rated for something like 20 degrees. I know I've been in 20-degree weather and been very comfortable in this bag, especially if I have a sleeping pad or sleeping mat. It's been a hand-me-down that I've had for years, and it has done the job, but I got it from REI. Looking to change this aspect of hiking this year, hopefully moving to a quilt. All right, moving on to cooking supplies. This year I transitioned over to the JetBoil, and it has made packing easier, cooking more simplified, and it was definitely worth the money. It's kind of the basic version. It comes with a container or cup if you need it, a stand for the gas cartridge, and the stove, which you can pack inside this bowl / cup. But for years I just used a cup, a stove, and gas cartridge, and got by just buying these 3 things for somewhere around 30 to 40 bucks, depending on what type of stove you buy. So if you're not trying to spend the $100 for a JetBoil, that's definitely the way to go. Instead of packing out water, I have been using a LifeStraw to filter my water, and that has been a game changer. I love drinking instant coffee or apple cider or tea, anything I can make on trail. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. For technology, I use my Apple Watch as a backup for tracking my steps. If I would ever get lost, it can redirect me from where I started the trail. I also carry my Garmin InReach Mini, which is always nice to have as kind of that security, especially if you're alone. The weather reports also have been very clutch, especially in Alaska this summer. I didn't know it was going to snow until I checked my Garmin, and then I could mentally prepare, all right, I might have some snow in the middle of the night. My camera is still a Sony a6400 with a 16mm Sigma lens. And then I use the Rode mic, which is their budget version. I think now is up to 60 bucks, but I bought it when it was around 40. I still fly my DJI Mini Pro 3, which has been great. And this has seen a lot of cool views, including running into some trees and falling down and breaking and having to get it replaced. But after I got it replaced, it was brand new, and I barely had to pay a fee for DJI to fix it, and they really treated me well. All of my memory cards are the SanDisk Gold Extreme Plus. I try to stick with those as best as I can, and I keep them in this nice container that I got off Amazon for a couple bucks. And then I store all of my footage on hard drives. I have 3 right now that are a couple terabytes each, and looking to get more because these are definitely getting full. My editing I do on a 2019 MacBook Pro, which has been awesome and hasn't really shut down on me yet. And so until it dies, I will continue to use it. All of these links will be below. And if you have any questions, please reach out. I learned a lot last year. One of the main things I learned is the importance of keeping care of my body, stretching, having the right gear, not overpacking, doing a lot of extra planning. Those things were very important, and I learned a lot of hard lessons for sure, but had a lot of fun. This year I have a lot of awesome plans to hike out west and to put to test a lot of this new gear that I have, and hopefully some new gear that I add to my bag. If you like this content, be sure to subscribe, like the video, comment below if there's any places you think I should go hiking, or maybe some gear that I missed that I need to add to my bag. I know I'm looking forward to the trails ahead, so thank you guys for watching so much. Keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next one.